Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Breeze coming with a new NBA 2K16 video. Today, guys, we're going to be going over a new major flaw that has just come to my attention over the weekend in the second preseason event for Road to the Finals. And this is actually a major issue, and it's actually not a glitch. It's not an exploit. It's actually a rule. Like, this is actually like an intended flaw by 2K. Now, if you guys were following my Twitter, you already know what this video is going to be about, and it's going to be about how your whole team can get disqualified for the whole day from the complete Road to Finals mode for the whole day just by one person fouling out on your team at any point in the game. Now, this is crazy, but it needs to be fixed immediately. Road to the Finals are played on Superstar difficulty on Simulation Slider set. Now, as you can see right here, the first game, we end the game, we get 1098, so I mean, obviously, if we get 4 games of 1098, you know, we're putting ourselves in good position to qualify for the tournament. But we're not going to be going over this game much today. The full highlights from this game will be coming in the next couple days, along with this next game as well. Really, we're just going to be going over the major flaw with this mode, and it is with the foul system. Now, as you can see, we're going to go over the simulation slider set, and we're going to go over a couple of the major flaws in it. Now, as you can see, the inside contact shot frequency is 100, and the driving contact shot frequency is 85. Now, this is a major issue because what this is going to do is it's going to force you into canned contact animations that you had no intention of committing. And with that being said, if we go down to the fouls category, the shooting foul frequency is on 75. What? Now, obviously right here, as you can see, I think it should be on 50 to 55. But on the default simulation slider set, you're on a 75 shooting foul frequency with a 100 inside contact shot frequency and an 85 driving contact shot frequency. This means not only are you going to be constantly forced into contact, but with that contact, you're going to be getting fouls at a high rate. Now, what you're going to see in these clips is you're going to see Flawless pretty much defenseless against these foul calls, and we're going to be breaking them down right here. So as you can see right here, this little noob gets the ball. He's lost. He doesn't know what to do. I mean, he's just sitting there. There's no IQ behind his reasoning to put up a shot, but yet he still finds a way to somehow come to the conclusion that it would be a smart idea to hit that shoot button and throw up a dumb shot. And that's the case with most of these fouls. There's no real IQ or reasoning behind why it's a good shot attempt or a good shot to put up. They just kind of get the ball and they press X. I mean, look at this point guard. He's chucking the ball into the paint where his center is double teamed. The center gets the ball, and of course most bigs in 2K, they have a pretty low IQ. They would never think maybe to pass the ball out, and as you can see, their team spacing is horrible. So this guy gets the ball, he feels lost, he's confused, you know, he's pump faking, he's just lost. He's like, oh, I got the ball, I better shoot. So he just hits that shoot button and he just throws it up and gets a foul call. And as you can see, Flawless gets that same animation 3 times in a row where his guy just jabs the dude in the chin and he gets a foul call. Now this last one right here, or the second to last one, this fifth one is just insane. Now keep in mind, he's not hitting the block button. His automatic shot contest is on manual. He's in perfect defensive position, not doing anything that should force a foul animation. And this little noob decides that it's a good idea to just hit that X button, hope for the best, throw it up, and he gets rewarded. Now this happens way too often, but it wouldn't even be an issue if it weren't for the slider set or the goofy rules they need to change. I mean, same thing with this guy. This time, Flawless actually jumped vertically, so this is the only time he jumped the whole game, but he did a vertical jump where you jump straight up. That's supposed to prevent getting a foul call. As you can see, he gets that 6th foul, and he fouls out of the game. Now, as you can see, we end with 970, which is, you know, pretty above average. And if we look at the rules right here, as you can see, excessive penalties does in fact ban your whole team for the day. Now, excessive penalties, I would think that would be like 2 guys fouling out, maybe even 3. 1 guy fouling out? Are you serious? Now, sorry for the bummy screenshots. I was already mad. My Elgato was off, so these screenshots are from my iPhone and they were posted on my Twitter. If you were following my Twitter, you would have saw these a couple days ago during the Road to Finals. But, man, I mean, 2K, I really hope you're seeing this because this is the one rule that needs to be changed. Your system needs to be a little more advanced. It needs to be a little more intelligent. 1 person fouling out, especially with less than 2 minutes left in the 4th, that's crazy. Now, according to TGTV, he's a player on the PS4. I mean, he pretty much had the same thing happen at the same time as me. He tweeted it out about 11 minutes before I tweeted out what happened to my team, and pretty much the same thing happened. I was looking at some of the tweets. Apparently, his guy fouled out with like less than 2 minutes left. Not his guy, but his teammates fouled out with like less than 2 minutes left, one of his big men. And it's just crazy because if you're a big man, you're supposed to be trying to protect the rim. But when you have these newbie, low IQ, bummy teams chucking the ball in the paint, just hitting the shoot button, hoping for the best, you're going to get these foul calls when you have a inside contact shot frequency on 100 and you're driving contact shot frequency on 85 with a shooting foul frequency of 75. You're pretty much doomed. I mean, look at these clips. These players, they don't know what they're doing. They're literally not doing anything that pretty much takes any skill. They're literally catching the ball. They're hitting X or square, depending on your console. You know, that's the shoot button. They're just hitting that shoot button, and they're hoping for the best. A lot of times they're freezing up, and a lot of times it's these big men. They get the ball, and they're not like good big men. They're not like smart big men because there's not many smart bigs. Most bigs in 2K, they're pretty slow in the head, all right? Now, if you're a big and you're watching this video, you're probably not slow in the head, but most bigs, they are, okay? And you guys know what I'm talking about. They get the ball, they freeze up, they don't know what to do, and they just hit that shoot button and hope for the best. I mean, that's just how it is. And when you have guys like that, and you have a game where you're on simulation slider set and you have these high contact frequencies and these high shooting foul frequencies, you're going to get sucked into contact and forced into foul calls that you had no intention of committing. I mean, it's just crazy. 2K this year is supposed to be about balance and control. There's no balance and control with being forced into contact and foul animations and foul calls. I mean, it's just crazy. This man pretty much did nothing to cause a foul the whole game. The only time he hit the jump button was on the last foul where he vertical jumped to think that that would maybe, actually give the game the benefit of the doubt and think, okay, this guy's going for the right play right here. He's jumping vertically. He's not committing the contact. We shouldn't call a foul. But they still found a way to call that foul on him and foul him out of the game. Now, originally, we didn't know that penalties were going to disqualify your whole team for the whole day. So, I mean, otherwise, obviously, we would have made sure that he was completely out of the paint. We would have just let them score every time in the paint if that was the case. And that's obviously what we're going to do now if they don't change the rule. But until then, this is a major flaw, and teams can just chuck it in the paint, hit that X button, hope for the best. And that's just not right. That's not a way to play the game. That's not real basketball. And it's just fake because these guys get the ball in the paint. They have 2 or 3 guys around them, double teaming them in the paint. They freeze up. They don't know what to do. Their team spacing is horrible. And if they do have someone open, they're not going to pass it because they're a big. Big mindset is get the ball, hit that X button, and hope for the best. And that's exactly what happened in this game. This man got 6 fouls and fouled out, and our team got disqualified for the whole day after just playing 2 games because of a man fouling out in a 42-point blowout with less than 2 minutes left. This needs to be fixed. Hopefully 2K saw this. This has been your boy Breeze, guys. I'm signing out. Look for the full gameplay from both these games coming in the next couple days. And, we're going to get some positive content out because lately I've been having to put out this negative content, trying to get Road to the Finals as balanced as possible, trying to get my voice out there to 2K. So hopefully they hear me. Hopefully they hear us. Hopefully they take this seriously because, I mean, it didn't just happen to me. It happened to TGTV as well. That man has like 30 to 40K subscribers. I mean, it's just crazy. So if it happened to 2 YouTubers at pretty much the same time, hopefully one of us can get to 2K and hopefully we can get this problem solved and get this rule changed because that's just insane. And this is going to pretty much screw a lot of teams over. So enough rambling. This has been Boy Breeze. I'm signing out. Talk to you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.